What is good, Raider Nation? It's your boy Raider Alex. I'm back with another video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on the video. It'll help me keep making future Raiders related content. Um, a loss, another loss. Now we're 6-6, guys. These are the games that will separate us between being a playoff team and just a mediocre team. I'll say it right now. I don't care what anybody says. This loss was on the offense. 100%. This loss was on the offense. Our defense only gave up 17 points. That's not that much. They also had they had a key interception in the late in the game, and we could not capitalize. The difference in this game was we kept settling for field goals instead of touchdowns. There's just so many times where the offense couldn't, get going at all. Now, why? I don't know why, because we were coming off of 10 games. We had extra time to prepare. Washington just played on Monday. They were coming off a short week, and they came in with, more intensity and more prepared than we did. To me, obviously that's the players, but ultimately as well, the coaching. Rich Bisaccia, Gus Bradley, everybody, they have to be prepared. You're getting extra time. It's your job to come out prepared, to, have the team come out motivated. Once again, another game where we're at home too. I don't know why it's always at home when we play at this, 1 o'clock game. I hate when we play at 1 o'clock, by the way. But anyways, that should have nothing to do with it. I got the same type of vibe, when we played the Chicago Bears, when we played the Cincinnati Bengals. On offense, we just come out flat. So let's just recap this game. The first quarter, we started off. For some reason, our defense, it seems like on every single first drive, we're giving up, points almost every time. And what makes it even worse is not only are we a bad, red zone team in terms of on offense, I did not know we were this bad on defense as well. On Fox Sports, they showed that we give up about 76%, touchdowns when teams get into the red zone. That is terrible. They even said it's actually close to being a historically bad, red zone defense. That just can't happen. We cannot do that. And then also, of course, first drive we punt it. Why are we doing this? I don't know. The entire first half, our offense was stagnant. They couldn't get anything going. We go down 7-3 at halftime, and how many times has this happened this season where the offense and they didn't even wake up in the second half either. I mean, the whole game, we just couldn't get anything going on offense. I'll say this again. This defense is built to keep us in games, but ultimately it's built for the offense to win us the games. And once again, DC did not throw for 300 yards. I think he threw for around 250. Once again, when the offense does not get, when our passing offense does not get over 300, we do not win. That just shows you the way our team is built. So to me, this loss was completely on the offense. Not only was the first half offense completely non-existent, we come out in the second half too, which we usually tend to, coming out of halftime, at least with Gruden, at least we would come out, we'd put points on the board. We do not do that. We punted it again. And there's a point where the defense had 3 straight punts, and then our defense held Washington to 3 straight punts, and the offense couldn't get anything going after that. That's too much of a burden on the defense. That is way too much. Also, late in the third quarter, there's about 4:57 left in the third quarter. It's 4th and about 3, and what do? More conservative. I think right there you got to go for it. You have to go for it. Touchdowns are going to win you games, not field goals. you know, do the field goal game, the time and possession game with a team like Washington. That's the way they built their team. That is not the way we build our team. Our team is to, we want to move the ball downfield. You know, we want to pass it. We want to beat you deep, and we need to get touchdowns. And then usually our defense will make, you know, the right amount of plays to keep us in the game, and you know, and that's the formula that we need to use to win. But we did not do that. So we kicked the field goal there at the beginning of the fourth quarter. The Washington football team, they score another touchdown. That makes it 14-6. And then finally, not only was eventually in the first half quarter we finally get we come out in the end zone half too. We're down 14-6. We're down 12-14 coming out of halftime. We go for it at least the 2-point conversion, which was the right call. We put points on the board, but we do not do that. It appears like he overthrows Brian Edwards. And look, in my opinion, I don't know why we didn't put. There's a point where the defense had three straight short yardage situations, so we don't use them. Our defense. He was in there a couple different times. 3 straight punts, and you know, offense couldn't get anything going after run, and then we did a quick. That's too much of a burden on the defense. Kind of did a hurry up. That is way too much. Under center. Also, late in the third quarter, Foster Moreau for there's about 4:57 left in the third quarter. It's fourth and about 3. We needed it. And what do we do? And we couldn't conservative. We couldn't get it, guys. We're down 14-12. I think right there you got to go for it. And this is why I say this loss was on touchdowns are going to win you right there. Usually our defense, you know, might give up, you know, do the field goal or touchdown. The game would have been over, but no, they get a huge play. This team, that is not the way we built our team. Our team is to. We want to move the ball downfield. We were, you know, we want to pass it. We want to beat. We were down 14-12. And we need to get touchdowns. They were starting to drive. And then they were killing the clock. Our defense time, which was, you know, the right amount of plays to keep us in the game. The past couple of games, Washington, and, you know, they had a 10-yard. That's the formula that we need to use to win. Seal it against Tampa. They had an 8-minute drive. So we kicked the field goal. They were on their way to do that at the beginning of the fourth quarter. Interception. The Washington Hayward should have had that interception. They score another touchdown. That, but at the end of the day, that makes Hobbs got the interception. 14 it was a huge play. The defense made it. Finally, the defense gave us life. They basically told us, offense, win us this game. Not only was the first half offense, and what do we do? Completely non-existent. We come out in the second half too, which we usually tend to. We kick a field coming out of halftime, at least with Gruden. At least 14. We would come out. We would score. Man, I don't know about you guys, on the board. Let me know what you guys think. When we went it again, 15-14 with only about 2 minutes left, I said, "Oh my God!" There's a point where the defense had 3 straight punts, and Gus Bradley's defense, you know, our defense, they always give up held Washington to 3 straight punts. MO. That's the way the defense couldn't get anything going after that. Like I say, that's too much of a burden on the defense just to keep us in the game, way too much. To win these games. Also, late in the third quarter, they got into field goal range. 4:57 left in the third quarter. Washington's kicker fourth in about a 48-yard. And what do? He puts us down 17-15, and the offense, now there's only about 30 seconds left, and there's a chance. I mean, if we have, the thing is, we have to push the ball down the field. DC throws almost a Hail Mary type pass to Zay Jones. Look, to me, that I don't know why they didn't call a PI. To me, I mean, not a PI. He actually held him before, you know, he got his hands on the ball and he dropped it. Look, in my opinion, Zay Jones, you got to come up with that football too. But the refs too. The refs had a lot of questionable calls. They had that holding that I don't know why they didn't call. They had another bogus roughing the passer on Max Crosby. What the fuck does this guy got to do? It seems like the NFL's got a vendetta against Max Crosby. He barely gets any holding calls. Anytime he hits anybody, it's a flag. It's immediately a flag. Jonathan Abram had a great play too that they flag as well. Look, the officiating was bogus. It was bullshit, not gonna lie. But it doesn't matter. At this point, we had to win that game. That game was we could have won that game if the offense would have took care of business. We didn't. We took the loss. That's the difference right there between a playoff team and a mediocre team. The Raiders go 6-6. The Chargers won. They're 7-5. That makes it tougher on us, guys. If the Chiefs win, wow, it's gonna be very tough, guys. There's only, how many games is there now? There's only 5 games left. The margin of error is almost zero. At this point, at 6-6, I feel like we have to go at least 4-1 to even have a prayer at the playoffs. I'm just being honest, guys. It's gonna be very difficult for us to make the playoffs, and I think what's holding us back the most is we're just an inconsistent team. Against the Cowboys, we're moving the ball up and down the field. We're scoring over 30 points. The offense is looking dynamic, electrifying. We're getting touchdowns. We're getting, we struggled on third down against the Cowboys too. But anyways, we are not consistent on both sides of the ball. Some weeks the defense, like against Kansas City, they gave up close to 50 points. The next week, the Raiders can barely get like 14 points. This season, in my opinion, it's a wrap, guys. At this point, I see us going 8-9 or 9-8. That's not going to make the playoffs. And at this point, we need to start thinking about what are our plans going into this offseason. What are our true plans? You got to think about it. This is already 3 years in a row where we start off hot and we just underachieve and miss the playoffs because we can't finish seasons. I think from a player standpoint, we have enough talent to make the playoffs. To me, we need major changes. Guys, let me know what you guys think should be the future of this team. How far are we from the playoffs? It seems like we're every year, we might only be 2 or 3 games off, statistically, but it feels like this team is still so far from the playoffs because the past 3 years we can't be consistent. We're not consistent at all. I don't even know how to explain it, guys, but this loss really hurt. It's essentially the dagger to our season, honestly, guys. Okay, guys, with that being said, I'm done for today. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on the video. Like I said, let me know what you guys think. What the future of this team should be. But anyways, guys, I'm out.